Hey there, and welcome to this episode of Fostering Golf Balls, episode 7, in which I actually play golf on a golf course. This is part 1 of 2, 4 holes for part 1 and 4 holes for part 2. I had the chance to play a back 9 of a course on a recent trip I took to Palm Springs, and it was a little bit weird seeing a golf course this nice and playing this early in the morning because it's usually expensive to play. I only played the back 9. I'm starting my recording on hole 11 because on hole 10 I decided I need a warm-up hole. Spoiler alert, that was my best hole of the day. So I'm recording holes 11 through 18. And before we begin, I want to give a big shout out to my friends who got me a golf cart for my birthday. So now I can actually push my clubs up and down. And we'll continue with our video with a continual theme of today. As you can see, the ball will go right. And that is the miss of the day. The miss changes depending on the day for me, but today it's going right, and you will see that over and over again. So here I am close to the green, and this is where things go poorly. Remember, this is a par 4, so this is my third shot, and if you haven't played in a while, those of you might be able to relate. It's usually the short game that disappears first. Although it got in the air, it looks nice. You can tell from my dissatisfied face that I was kind of far away. I was able to chip back onto the green, and with a little bit of nifty camera work, I'm going to turn and show you how well I did on my chip. This is my 4th shot, and as you can see, slightly close to the hole. You might be thinking, wow, he looks like he actually kind of knows what he's doing. He's not too bad. Disclosure, this is my 3rd or 4th year of playing golf, and it only gets worse from here in terms of the golf that you will see today. And in a rare occasion, I actually make the putt, and I bogey. Oh, I wish I birdied the first hole. I bogeyed the first hole. The second hole is, or the 12th hole in this case, is a par 3, 165 yards. As you can see, I'm playing from the whites, which are like the medium distance, and not the blues. No need to be a hero today. And there is my swing, and as I said before, the ball goes right. You could tell from my swing that I'm kind of off balance, but I end up once again having to chip over a bunker, and just like last time, the ball flies way over the hole. You can see it skidding across, and I find myself on the other side of the green needing to chip again. This is my first time filming myself on a golf course, so you'll notice that the camera work might not be the best, and I have times to move. As you can see from my reactions, I'm a very reactions-based golfer, so I was actually happy with that chip. Unfortunately, that was my 3rd shot, so this is a cleanup putt for bogey, starting my round with 2 bogeys in a row. There it is right there. So the actual purpose for my trip was out to Palm Springs was that I got a chance to attend Q Conference, which is basically a giant conference for ed tech. It was at the conference center. I had a chance to learn about all the brand new technology that was going to be taking place, that was accessible for our classrooms. I had a chance to grab a bunch of free stuff for my students. I'm a sucker for free pens. And I also had a chance to present on some of the work my students have been doing in class. And I must say this, after the conference, and we go out and a chance to walk around Palm Springs. I've never been before, but it is totally a very interesting place. I did not expect it to be this busy. I guess the Indian Wells tournament was going on at the same time, and if you wake up early enough, I highly recommend going for a hike in which you can catch the sunrise, but also just get an idea of what the city looks like. I plan on eventually coming back at some time, probably not to play this course, it's a private course right here, but let's get back to the actual golf. This is the 3rd hole I'm recording, hole 13, a short par 5, 480 yards. Here's my chance to take advantage, land myself nice in the fairway, and I go right again. That's the theme, like I said. And here's a shot that I'm actually very proud of. It is my best shot of the day. I'm not getting on in 2. I'm too far out. So the job is simple. Forward progress, move the ball ahead, don't hit too far. Here's the horn. signifying my happiness with the shot. And here I am in the middle of the fairway for my third shot, and this is where everything goes wrong. If you've played golf, you know that feeling, especially as an amateur golfer. One good shot is usually always followed by a 30-yard shank. And here I am having to hit my fourth shot onto the green. Here I am with a putt for par, which is something that is not a very common phrase that I use. And one thing as I see me putting right here is just how nice and green the putting surface is, and I'm kind of conflicted about that because I am in the middle of the desert. Here is a poor attempt at a putt, and a chance to putt for bogey, and cue the sad music. I am displeased. Double bogey. Tisk tisk. And here's the last hole that we'll be filming for today. This is hole 14, a par 4, 392 yards. Step away from the club. Tell myself, all right, don't go right. Look at all that fairway nice in front of you. Just hit the ball straight. And any takers on as to what happens? Here we go. And as you could tell from the moment it left, it went right. But luckily these fairways are quite generous and large. So I guess this is a feat for me. Here's a quick shot of just how beautiful the landscape is and how beautiful this course is. If you know, you can ask my friends. I usually don't plan on a course as nice as this. Going back to my feet, I only played with one golf ball the entire 9 holes. So as a newbie golfer, you might appreciate that. And here is the worst shot of the day, a grounder, trying to muscle it way too hard. But as we say, forward progress. And here, after the previous hole in which I basically chunked a wedge, you'll see this is my version of the yips. I literally stand over the ball for quite some time. Enough time to perhaps say a prayer to the ball. I don't know what I'm doing here, just shuffling my feet, saying please do something. And this is the hardest part of golf for those of you who don't play enough, is the short game, right? Like, that's where all the scoring's at. And you might not believe this, but this is actually a pretty good round of golf for me. My golf rounds typically involve a lot more rolling balls, and although this might not be good for you, this is pretty good for me. And this is probably the best putt I make of the day. Just getting the ball up close to the hole, let it roll out, and unfortunately, short putt for bogey. The piano is playing. I'll let the video speak for itself. Double bogey. Missed it on the low side like a loser. And there it is right there. My first 4 holes. Bogey, bogey, double bogey, double bogey. I have 4 more holes to go for part 2. How will I do? It involves getting close to houses, potentially hitting the road, and things get actually kind of real. Unfortunately, well, I can't give it all away. All I can say is that the jacket does come off. Do I actually play any better? You'll have to find out. Still tripping and all over myself. Still don't know what I'm doing. Stick around for the second part of this video, in which I see if I can do a little bit better on the last 4 holes. For now, thanks for watching, and hopefully see you soon, and hopefully you enjoyed watching this video. Take care.